tarot space. In today's live tarot reading session, we are taking up the question, what kind of people do you attract in your life? In order to get a reading for the question, please post the question along with your real name in the chat box. For any other details regarding skipping the queue, asking any other questions, any other readings, detailed readings, etc., please look at the pinned message or look at the description box. All details are given in the description box. Hi. Hi, Ami. Let us see, Ami, what kind of people do you attract in your life? Oh, the very first card is beautiful. What kind of people does Ami attract in her life? Please tell us, Tarot. Okay. Oh, nice cards. Let us pull out another couple of cards before we get on with your reading, Ami. Okay. So your first card that actually fell off is the Lover's card, which is a beautiful card. You do attract, first and foremost, you do have a lot of soulmates around you. You attract your soulmates. They are incarnating with you, and you attract loving people in your life, people who are easy to connect to, people who are easy to relate to, easy to talk to. Hi, Tejaswini. Next card is the Starborn. Ami, I can see you attract a lot of people who are in the limelight. These are people who are successful and they're kind of really up there in the ladder in terms of success, in terms of achievements. Five of Coins, Three of Wands. Okay. So you do attract people who are good. These are the kind of people who connect very well, but then they may have been, despite being loving people, they may actually have been alone for a very long time. Alone and lonely. and they are good planners, strong people. Uh, they have a futuristic vision, and these are achievement oriented achievers basically. But then they have in their personal life very frequently been alone. They are people with a lot of resources, people with, you naturally attract people who are financially comfortable, well off, wealthy people, people who are family oriented, people who are good speakers, good orators, people who know how to communicate. You also attract these people who are, you know, so it's interesting that you have the 2-8 axis. It's almost like, Rahu Ketu here. But this, with the 8th house here, I would say you are, secrets attract you, and you naturally attract those people in your life who belong to the occult sciences, who like to dig in deep, who like to research, who like to, they're not superficial people. Yeah, these are people who really like into the depth of a matter. These are people who may be intrigued by secrets, by the secret knowledge, by the hidden knowledges. For example, people who are, heavily into spirituality, people who are into the occult sciences, astrology, etc. People who could also be into, uh, you know, these could also be wealth managers, managing their own wealth and managing the wealth of their of other people. These are also definitely people with high energy who are into traveling, but then they are in harmony and at peace with themselves. So, what I see here is the kind of people you attract into your life, Amy, are people who are successful and wealthy and strong in terms of financial position and in terms of their standing in life. These are loving people who are good planners, loving people, but they may not have been able to find the love that they are either looking for, or else they may not have been able to share the love that they have inside them. They may not have found those right people, uh, you know, to connect with, to bond with, despite being very loving. Okay, so Amy, these are the kind of people you generally attract into your life. I hope that resonates with you. Hi, Hemlata. Okay, namaste. Let's take up the next reading. You're welcome, Amy. Hi Tejaswini, hi Khushbu, hi Hemlata. It's lovely to see you too. I can't see you, but yeah, it's nice to see your name on screen. Very well, Tejaswini. Thank you. Okay, next reading. Very well, Tejaswini. Thank you. How are you doing? Okay, the next reading that we're taking up will be for. Okay, hi Fashion Destination. What's your name? I think I had given you a reading the other day too, and you had requested to ask another question, and unfortunately, I saw it after I closed the. Hi Kavita. After I closed the live, can you please share your real name, Fashion? I'm sorry, I do not remember. Hi Manju. Happy Nag Panchami. Happy Nag Panchami to you too. Hi Mel. Okay, Mel, does Mark want to get back with me? Let us see. Mel, does Mark want to get back to you? So, what is Mark wanting to do with Mel? Please tell Tarot. Hmm. Does Mark want to get back with you? I'll show you your cards also. The first card is the Seven of Coins, which shows that he is planning to wait it out. That's the first thing I see here, Mel. Okay. Now, does he want to get back to you? Two of Wands and Three of Wands. He really wants to kind of plan things out. He wants to plan a future, is what I see here, Mel. That's coming through very strongly. He wants to plan a future. He wants to take a decision. What kind of a decision? He does. He does want to get back to you. In fact, he still sees you as a friend. Now I'll tell you what's going wrong, Mel. So he does, with the Two of Cups and with the Ten of Cups. Hi, Sri Devi. He does still care and love, and he does want to plan out a future. But there are two things that I see here. The very first thing, that he is taking a wait and watch kind of an attitude. He really wants to wait it out. The second thing that I see here, in fact, when it comes to the second thing, there are two cards here, so we'll get to them one at a time. Yes, we had something very intense. Okay. Now, with this card, isolation, my fear is that either for the time being he has blocked himself and he's like, let me take a while before we take a decision. One thing. Second thing, you say that you had something very intense. That is possible. The only thing is that there is still some kind of a, either there is some kind of a gap that has come in, or else the other option could be that somewhere or the other his emotions have frozen for the time being. Maybe he did not feel the connection, or maybe he did not get what he was looking for that period of time. Another thing that I see here is that you've drawn the past lives card. So there is a past life connection, something residual coming from past life. We had conflicts. Okay, he's taking a break. He's told you that much. Yes, I can see definitely it is. He's like, let me just wait for a while. And so these two cards are the only negative cards I see here. Apart from that, you've drawn some very beautiful cards. He wants to take a decision. He wants to, he does see you as a friend. There is a past life connection, so there could be a karmic connection, a soulmate connection too is possible here. Uh, but for you, you will need to let him wait if that is what he wants. He wants to take some time. You will need to let him have his time. The second thing I see here, you will need to find a way to warm up that which has gone cold with this card. Okay, I see that you really need to find a way to break the ice that has come into the relationship. So all the best, Mel, with that. And do let us know if you guys are back together. All the best. Hi, Manju. She said yes, and the other day, and they did contact me. Okay. But we are going through a rough phase, right? We haven't spoken for 3 days, okay. Hi, Shireen. Okay, next. What kind of people attract in my life? Okay, next. Let us do the next reading for Hemlata. Because the moment I said, let us do the next reading for, and Hemlata's message came. So Hemlata gets the reading. Let us see. What kind of people do you attract in your life, Hemlata? Let us see. Can you please tell us, Tarot, what kind of people does Hemlata attract in her life? I know you've been posting for quite a few lives, Hemlata, so what kind of people does Hemlata attract? Can you please tell us, Tarot? What kind of people naturally come into Hemlata's life? Okay, okay, lots of cards falling out by themselves. Himlata, all your cards I have just shuffled, they're all falling out by themselves. So I can see that cards really want to say something. Okay, let us open your cards. Oh, the lover. Yeah, they are excited to talk to her, you bet. Okay, okay, okay. Now I really see complex people, Hemlata. Complex people, they have so many diverse things here, okay? Eighth house, south node, past. Okay, let us pull out all your cards before we. Three of swords, queen of coins, four of wands, ten of swords, and nine of coins. Okay, and I think I showed you these two cards, thunderbolt and patience. Okay, Himlata, the first card, your most important card, the lover card. Okay, so people who are intense, people who are about love, they live life from a place of love. However, these are complex people that you're attracting into your life. These are homely people, okay? People who appreciate family, like to celebrate, like to live life king size, really like time spent at home, time spent with family. However, these are also people who are personally independent, self-dependent, self-reliant. These are also people who are a little into things like spirituality or things like interested in the occult sciences, interested in research, higher education, etc. Now, they're also very interesting thing is these are very patient people. You attract people who are very patient. Now, there must be some reason behind attracting such people, I'm sure. But, okay, before I get to the but, these are also people who really know how to maybe run a business, how to make the most of finances, people who are good with money. These are very good homemakers. They make you feel very comfortable. When you are with them, you will feel like, this is so cozy. I'm in such a cozy space. However, let's come to the but aspect now. However, what's happening here is these people who are so loving and so spiritual and so family oriented and so, kind of cozy and comfortable to be with, these are also people who have a tough time communicating. Communication is an issue here. Big time. Truth and lies, this is a big issue here. One possibility is they do not know how to communicate. Another thing is that these are sensitive people, okay? They get hurt very easily. These are people who are kind of struggling with the truth and lie aspect. They are still trying to understand what is true, what is lies, and you know, things in their life are kind of. So these are the kind of people who want to know the truth, even at the cost of no matter what happens as a result of knowing the truth, they don't mind, they want to know the truth. But somewhere or the other, I am also seeing a lot of negativity in terms of their communication, in terms of how they think, or uh, I would say a certain amount of mental damage. A certain amount of feeling, people who feel completely down and out as a result of whatever they get to know, whatever they're thinking, what people are saying. You somehow have a tendency to attract people who have had some major thing in their life that has shaken them up. Maybe, kind of a major breakup in their life. That breakup needn't necessarily be a relationship breakup, it could be any kind of breakup here. So, intense people and complicated people. Right, Hemlata? Hi, Lady Divine. Welcome back. How are you? Hi, Manju. Thanks. Uh, Let us take up the next reading. You're welcome, Hemlata. Okay. Next reading. We will take the next reading for Manju Bansal. Oh, blessings from Nepal. Manju Bansal, are you in? Is it Bansal? No, it is. I'm so sorry, it's Bhusal. Manju, are you from Nepal? Sorry, I read Bansal. Manju Bhusal. Hi, Fire Spawn. No, I have not taken up your reading yet. Okay, Manju Bhusul from Nepal. This is good. It's good to be reading for people across borders. Let us see, Manju. What kind of people do you attract in your life? Please tell us, Taro, what kind of people does Manju attract in her life? You love people who are completely aligned with the truth. You love people, Manju. You attract people who are uh, who believe in the truth and nothing but the truth. You like to interact with such people, and these are the kind of people you attract in your life. You also like to attract scholars, people who are heavily into reading. Maybe people who you meet. Yes, you love honest and hardworking, sweet. Yeah. You love honesty, I can see that. You also like people who have a strong character, okay? Strong character in terms of being aligned with their ethics and morals. And people who are heavily into reading is what I'm seeing here. And people who are also, uh, these could be intellectuals. These could be people who try to continuously upgrade themselves, their skills, keep themselves updated in terms of knowledge, upgrade their knowledge continuously, uh, intellectually aligned. Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if you like to, kind of be with people who keep their thoughts to themselves, who do not talk much. So these are the kind of people who come into your life eventually, who probably are slightly introverted. They're like, there's no point in talking so much. Let's just believe, do, work, study, read, and there's no point in getting too much into useless conversations. That is the kind of people you're attracting in your life. Let's pull up some more cards. Okay. Ooh. The Siren. I'll show you your cards. Ace of Swords, Page of Coins, Five of Swords. Let us pull up some more cards for you. What kind of people does Manju attract into her life? Okay. The Miser, Beyond Illusion. Definitely, these are people who are intellectuals who will cut through the all the crap and they will be able to see reality. They'll be able to see the truth. What does it matter? So many people picking up the 8th house card and the South Node. Oh God. And the Siren. Okay. So these could actually be, these could actually be people who are important people, really important people. They are heavily into research. these are the kind of people who are revolutionaries, who would end old patterns and start new things with a fresh mind. They could be the kind of people who will start off on new journeys at the drop of a hat. Transformative people. So, I'm also seeing here some of these people could be, they may have been through something because of which there is this constant ache in their heart. That's also a possibility I see here for you, Manju. Yes, Amy, I read for you. You're from England, is it? It must be early morning there right now, I think. Okay, next reading. What kind of people do you attract in your life? Yes, Tejaswini, I know you're waiting since the beginning. Okay, let's take up your reading. What kind of people does Tejaswini attract in her life? Can you please tell us? Nearly 8 a.m. Yeah, I know. I have a tarot student over there. I think you guys are 4.5 hours behind us. Tarot student in London. Okay. What kind of people does Tejaswini attract? Oh my god, Tejaswini, so many cards flying out in all directions. Jupiter and Mars flying around here and there. I'm getting the feeling that these are people who are very high on energy, young people. You like to be around young energy. If not young, then at least young energy. Hi Crystal, how are you? So these are people who are, they have this phenomenal young energy about them. These are also people who are very mature. Now this is a very interesting combination. People with young energy, but people who are very mentally mature. Okay, so these could be old people or young people. It doesn't matter. Very well, thank you, Crystal. It doesn't matter whether they're young or old. The energy will be young and their thought process will be mature. Okay, these are expansive people, people who are wise people. Okay, let us pull out cards for you because these were just what fell out. Let us see what the cards want to say. What kind of people does Tejaswini attract? What kind of people does Tejaswini attract in her life? What kind of people? Please tell us, Tarot. Okay, let's look at your cards. The mother. You attract those people, Tejaswini, who will pamper you. You also attract those people, Tejaswini, who are similar to your mother. You are naturally attracted to those people who are like, who have qualities the way, similar qualities as your mother does, okay? Now, you like being pampered, you like being treated like a baby, and you like being spoiled sick. You like it when you are with someone and you feel safe and protected. And those are the kind of people who you attract, the kind of people who make you feel safe and protected. Again, the Empress, people who are motherly, loving, caring, who pamper you, who enrich you, with whom you feel, you know, safe and protected. You also like people around you who are, as already said, wise, but people who are ethically and morally in their right place. People who are logical thinkers. You like people with a great heart and a great mind. You will not compromise either in the heart or in the mind or in the intellect. You want people who have a phenomenal heart, phenomenal feelings, and then at the same time people who are intelligent, who are good problem solvers, good with their mental skills, analytical skills. Good Lord, you seem to have a huge, uh, huge diversity in terms of. So you kind of attract those people who are almost all rounders. The heart needs to be great, the head needs to be great, they need to be spiritually evolved. They need to be spiritually evolved. And you expect that the person that you're going to be with has probably been through a transformation in life such that they have been through their dark night of the soul or whatever, and they have evolved and come out of it. It's almost like going through the test of fire and coming out truthful in the end. uh, People who have been through things but then have evolved spiritually as a result of that. You like people, you attract people who are healers, you attract people who are very loving. Love is a big theme here, spirituality is a big theme here. Okay, three big themes is what I see here for you. Tejaswini. Loving, kind, generous people, spiritually evolved, healers, people who may probably also be very creative, fond of the arts, fond of music, fond of painting, etc. And then intelligent people. So, Tejaswini, that's a huge, what should I say? It's like you need all rounders in your life. Yeah, sounds lucky, no? It's such people are rare. So I am wondering how many. Some of us really like to interact with very few people, but then uh, very few people, but then like really evolved people. So I'm guessing that you have a smaller friend circle because there are not so many spiritually evolved people who will also be loving and kind and at the same time intelligent. Okay. Next. Yeah. You know? Quality over quantity, exactly. Actually, one or two friends are enough if the quality is right. Don't need that many. Hi, Crystal. Yes, sure. Go on. You're most welcome, Tejaswini. Okay. Crystal, I will. Okay, so just to reiterate, for all those who are looking for reading to the question, what kind of people do I attract in my life? Please type out the question along with your real name, real full name in the chat box. For all other details, they are given in the pinned comment. They are also given in the description box regarding paid readings, readings for questions other than this question, detailed readings, or ensured readings. Look into the chat box, sorry, the pinned comment above, or else the description box. For all of you wanting a reading, please post the question and your real name in the chat box. Crystal Jordan, I have a feeling that I've done a reading for you earlier too. I remember your name. Okay, Crystal, what kind of people do you attract in your life? Please tell us, Tarot, what kind of people does Crystal attract in her life? Can you please tell us, Tarot, what kind of people does Crystal attract in her life? Why are cards just like, so many cards want to say something? I'm going to put them away for now. Let's pull out one card. There are too many of these. You like balanced people, Crystal, and you attract balanced people. I also see that you attract a lot of people with whom karmic debts need to be cleared. And I also see that you attract people, Justice card, you attract people who are fair. Oh yes, King of Swords. Fair, ethical, morally right, intelligent, intellectuals, people who have a very strong mind, very strong intellect, intelligent, super intelligent minds. You attract people who do not talk too much. Oh my god. You attract people who are loners, who are isolated, who would like to, probably run away to the Himalayas. That's the Indian counterpart. I don't know, Crystal, where you are from. I don't know whether you're from India or not, but in India we say people who run away to the Himalayas. So, which means people who would isolate themselves because they are too correct to fit into the society. You attract people who can be great friends but who choose to select very few friends, who choose to be in their own space. You wish you could go into the mountains. Yeah, so do I. Himalayas specifically. Yeah, I know. So you do attract people who are financially abundant, but then at the same time, I see here people who have been forced into a society that they do not like, and they are trying to escape that society because they are very, if I may say so, very correct in the sense that they like things sorry, not politically, ethically correct, morally correct. Things have to be right, but they are forced into a society which is filled with, should I say, double standards, double faces, and that is why they feel that they want to remove the mask of their own face, and they want to do that in solitude. They want to come out of the conditioning of Okay, am I audible now? Can you hear me now? Audible? Sound? Am I audible now? Hello? Okay, audible. Perfect. Coming back to your reading. So yeah, that's what I see here for you, Crystal. I would say people who are struggling to find their true faces, and people who like things to be balanced and correct and fair. But I wouldn't be surprised if these people are also, they've been kind of hurt in life, and they have a sensitive heart. Okay. Right, Crystal? So that was your reading. This is for usually for this lifetime that we're talking about, because we attract as per our current mental, until as long as our actions and thoughts are the way they are presently, then this is how it stays the same. When our thoughts and our actions change, then the kind of people we attract also change. Not sure whether it's positive or not. Sorry, your people, you mean to say the kind of people or something else? I'm not sure I got your question, Crystal. Hi, Samantha, welcome back. Will shadow work help? Shadow work for what, Crystal? Oh, you mean to say will shadow work help the people who are there in your life or myself? Okay. Try it out. There's no harm in trying. For all those who've just joined, please look at the pinned message or read the description box for details. Thank you, Crystal. So we'll meet again in another live, and we'll wind up today. Do take care of yourselves. Bye.